All right, now we're going to invite our best man and brother of the bride, David Hathaway. Take it away, David.
All right. So I was already warned last night not to piss Shane off. So I'm going to keep this PG. I had to cross a couple things out. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Shane's twin brother, David. I've never given a speech before, so bear with me. I've got some stories that really stuck with us growing up. And first off, I'd like to raise our glasses to all the parents and family that helped put on this ceremony and make it possible. It's been amazing, and I hope all of you enjoy the rest of the night, so cheers to them. Anyone who has a sibling knows how it is, the natural-born competitiveness and sibling rivalry. Brothers, sisters, cousin, it's really all the same level. Doesn't matter what it is, video games, front yard football, ping pong, darts, you name it, it's win at all cost. But let me tell you, with a twin, it's gladiator, baby. Fight to the death. It hurts me to publicly admit this, but Shane did win most of childhood fights. Anytime I'd lost to him, it'd make me so mad. I took a couple kidney shots and even a bloody nose once. But that gladiator gene always kicked in, and I had to get even somehow. So an easy one was always to head to the bathroom and put a little soap on his toothbrush. Maybe even a dip in the toilet once or twice. Sorry, mate, no Hep C, so you're good. Growing up with Shane was always an adventure. It was amazing getting to experience everything together because not only did I have my best friend with me, I'd always have him go first, no matter what it was. He was kind of the guinea pig, whether he knew it or not. I'd always toot his horn saying, you're bigger, you go first, or you're stronger at this, so you do it first. So he loved it, and there he'd go leading us through our journeys. Technically, he was the firstborn twin, so he was kind of obligated to go first. Honestly, that's why he's getting married today. I said, you've been together longer, so you try it first and let me know. By the way, I'm not shaking because I'm nervous, I'm just freezing, because I'm from Florida. I recently learned that one of Shane's nicknames at the jail is Clark Kent. Jesus. He's got the glasses, the uniform, the clean cut, but what most of these guys probably don't know is that this guy has the traits of a hero inside him as well. He has saved my ass quite a few times throughout our lives. One in particular was a Curry Beach trip back in 2001. We were 10 years old and it was our first time to the ocean. We ended up getting caught swimming in the strip current, and the undertow they call it. At first we were both cool and we both thought it was cool not being able to get into the shore. It was a challenge. But panic set in shortly after. In short, Shane ended up grabbing me by the hand and helping me swim to the shore. Not once did it cross this guy's mind to leave without me. Looking back, we were lucky to escape, but I was even more lucky to have him there. Mom, the next part of this story is not a proud mom moment, so leave now or forever hold your peace. Like I stated already, Shane was naturally the leader of us early on in life, that is. But I remember the day that the tables took a turn. We were about 12 years old, and it was the day we had discovered the female anatomy. I'm putting that nicely. If you don't understand, it's the day we saw our first nudie magazine. It's a big moment for all us men, and it was even more special because of what my brother first said. He's gonna kill me for this, but it's been a one-liner joke that we've had with each other to this day. It's not like today where the kids just Google any question that they have on their smartphone and the internet can instantly satisfy that curiosity. It took a little more work than that. Well, one weekend we took a trip into the Adirondacks to a buddy's hunting camp. We drove our dirt bikes and four-wheelers miles into the mountains. It was not easy, and honestly, it was way more work than fun to us. But like they say, nothing good ever comes easy. When we finally arrived, we searched around the cabin high and low, and my buddy had found a stack of magazines, but not just any magazines. They were the jackpot of magazines. Sure, we had heard a thing or two about these things, but never really witnessed it firsthand. Well, now we all had the good ones. It was information overload. We started flipping through the pages to our first real juicy page, and then he said it with confusion. Is that girl shoving a beer can up her butthole? Brr, wrong answer. That wasn't a beer can, and that wasn't her butthole, Shane. Truth be told, man, none of us really knew what was going on in that picture, so don't feel bad. Needless to say, that year we took a few more trips to the hunting camp. Let's fast forward a few years, and a million more laughs later, we arrived at the high school days. Shane found his love for basketball, and he excelled at the sport. His newfound popularity from it took him to different friends in ways that helped him grow into himself. The Rock was the best type of basketball ever made. He cherished the Rock. The Rock was his life, and man, could he shoot it. Some said he could score at will, unless I was guarding him. Shane was one of the main assets to our senior men's basketball team that led us to the state Final Four. Class of 09 men's basketball, baby. As high school ended and real life smacked us in the face, like all of us, my brother was trying to find his path in life. For a few years, the guy ended up making some of the best damn pizza in downtown Saratoga. I'd often stumble in there to say hi to him, and the free pizza never hurt. The only time I really hung out with my brother at this point in life was the occasional pickup basketball game. The Rock was still his pride and joy, but that slowly came to an end as well. I didn't really get it, but then I heard through the grapevine that he was maybe talking to this Ashley character. Ash, it became clear to me that Shane may have retired the Rock on the court, but you became his new Rock. And I want to say thank you for entering into his life. I just hope for your sake he's learned the location of certain spots that have to do with the beer cans. Seriously, I've never seen my brother so happy, motivated, focused, and on track, and never this flush before. Breathe, buddy, we're in this together. He's became a new man over the last few years that we are all proud of, and you are a large contributor to that transformation. Now he's on his way to a nice early retirement from the Saratoga County Jail, eating a lot of veggies and tofurkey. And from what I hear, an occasional burger at the jail. They say true love. They say true love makes you crazy. Well, let me say, Ash, now I know how much you love this guy. There's not too many people that would file a missing persons report on their spouse after just 6 hours of no communication. On a man's work shift, nonetheless. Or so we thought, anyways. And you didn't stop there. You had the entire local PD looking for this guy like he was Bin Laden. But that's true love, Ash. You did everything you could to find this guy, dead or alive. At that point, you didn't care. On a serious note, that's how I know this guy's in good hands with you. Also, I'll give it to these law enforcement boys, though. That officer involved shit, they don't mess around. With the tiny bit I've shared with you all about Shane, Ash, I can promise you that growing up by this guy's side, he holds within him all the traits that it takes to be a great husband and a loving father. I'm proud of you both and so happy for you. Also, if anyone wants to buy Shane a drink tonight, for Ashley's safety, no cans, please. Stick with the draft. Ash, welcome to the family.
Here. Let's give it up for Shane's brother, David, everybody. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, just relax. Make it through your salad and your entrees. And if you got any song requests, be sure to tell me or Mark. We will play whatever you want to hear.